guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is the first video I post in a while. I made one video before about a Conestoga, what a trailer is, and then I kind of just put everything aside. Wasn't sure if we're going to continue driving a truck because, as many of you know, we have this pandemic thing going on and the loads dropped significantly. The rates were so bad it wasn't even worth driving. So it looks like things are going back up. I mean, we continue driving. Nothing has changed. And today I am leaving on my trip. I'm going to Houston. I got 2 drops in Houston and a drop in San Antonio. I got 3 partials on my trailer currently. One of granite, I guess it is, A-frame, and San Antonio partial is the cable reels that are from Carrollton, Georgia, and my last one is, I believe they're like AC units or something like that, and it's also going to Houston. The AC units, they're a little bit weird because their appointment is at 10 p.m. and they need a crane for it. I've never seen a crane appointment for 10 p.m. and I made sure to ask them like 1,000 times that it wasn't 10 a.m. They said 2200. So, I mean, not my fault, right? I'm leaving from home right now. We live in Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is about 30 miles north of Atlanta. This is my truck. I'm an owner-operator. It's got a little bit of dings here and there that I'm planning to fix. Currently pumping some air. It was low on air. Yeah, so this is my workhorse, guys. It's not brand new. It's what I could afford. Been driving this thing for a couple years. Inside of the truck is very basic. I try to keep everything clean. I keep all my cars clean. The previous owner, put linoleum in here, I guess, and got here like tears here and there, but I'm planning on changing this out to a different type of flooring. The sleeper is very nice and clean. It's a double bunker. My dad goes with me sometimes, so I sleep at the top, since I'm much younger. Yeah, so I mean, we're ready to roll, guys. Let's see what this trip brings. We got, Hurricane Sally that hit the land, and there's something else that's going towards Texas at the moment, so I'm supposed to be hitting some of that too. Atlanta's been seeing a lot of rain. I think that's like side effects of Sally, but other than that, we haven't been getting hit very much. No wind. Actually, it was windy a little bit, but for the most part it was raining hardcore. Like, we've seen a lot of rain in these last few days. I'm not gonna keep yapping much longer. Let's get to work. Guys, I lived in Georgia for not even a year. We moved from Washington State, Spokane to be exact, and I love it. Like, it's almost been a year, and I am impressed with it every day. I don't know, I really like the weather. I love how much work there is. There's always choices to get out of here, Even during the pandemic, like, it slowed down a lot, but I still had choices, Yeah, they were cheap. We were still able to negotiate, but even during the pandemic, we have never left for less than $2 a mile. I mean, we had a lot of choices from here. So that's the reason why I love it here so much. From Spokane, the only thing we ever hauled from there was either metal, lumber, or like genies, boom lifts and scissor lifts and stuff like that. Even though those lifts were from Moses Lake, we had to drive a couple hours, and they were paying from range of $1.50 to $1.75 a mile, and we took it just so we can get out of Washington. What everybody wants to know, I think, that are visiting this channel, is how much we're getting paid. Everybody's got this perspective that truckers make a lot of money and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I have something to compare it to, coming into the trucking industry from security industry, I guess. I used to work for the federal government. My dad has always been into trucking. I mean, so I guess I was in this industry since I was a child. I've always been around trucks. But either way, I'm going to San Antonio from Atlanta. I believe it was around 1,200 miles, my total trip. And my total rate is $4,000. So that's just under $4 a mile. I think it's a great rate, especially compared to what we've had lately. It looks like rates are going up. I mean, my last trip we went on a step deck, and we hauled some jail cells from Atlanta to Detroit, and shoot, what was it, 700 miles. He was paying, I believe it was $2,400, plus he paid us some detention fee. And from Detroit we went to Jersey. It was 600 miles. They paid $2,700 plus another detention fee because they took forever to unload. And then from Jersey we came down to where did we go to? Winder, Georgia. So about 20 miles from where I live. We had a load and a partial, and we did that for $2,000. So I mean, that overall, it turned out to be really nice. I think our average rate was like $280 a mile. So turned out to be really nice. I do see that a lot of people are posting that they drive for like $4 a mile, $5 a mile. Yeah, I see those rates on the load board, but that's for like 100-mile radius, 200-mile radius. You know, you're getting $5 a mile. For 200 miles, you're getting $1,000, but you're gonna spend like most of your day. You're gonna waste most of your logbook time right here, right, to do that load. And it just comes out to be less than what I make if you consider time and everything, you know, that goes into play. So that's why we prefer to go a little bit of longer miles. We do go cross country, Georgia to Washington. We don't go to California. We go to Oregon sometimes, but if we go cross country, it's probably going to be to Washington State, where I grew up and spent most of my life. Not very often you're going to see I-85 empty like this. Today is Saturday. I mean, it's a weekend day. People should be hanging out, but look, it's pretty empty. I'm going 70 miles an hour right now and no traffic ahead. Very unusual for Atlanta. I haven't decided yet which route I'm going to take to Texas. I'm going to take I-20 through Birmingham. I'm not going to go on 85. The reason is Alabama and I-10 over there, it got hit pretty hard. I've seen pictures and videos of what it's like right now, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of traffic, and I don't want to waste my time in traffic. So yeah, I'm going to have to find a way to go around it. Maybe take I-20 to 59, south to 59, and then back onto I-10. We'll see. But the plan right now is just to get to I-20, and then we'll decide in a couple hours what we're going to do. Well, I decided to take I59 South towards New Orleans. The reason is I was going to go actually towards Jackson and take 55 South, but I need to fuel, and I use an RTS fuel card, and it doesn't work on all the fuel stations. Works on like certain ones, I guess. Pilot, Flying J, Circle K, like General Store, something like that. Anyway, Circle K here has the cheapest fuel after discount. Comes out to be $1.83 a gallon. So I'm gonna go towards Laurel, Mississippi, and fuel over there, and then probably just spend a night. It got dark real quick. My headlights kind of suck. This right now, I have my fog lights on as well, and it kind of helps me out. If I turn them off, this is what it looks like. And I bought LED headlights. I used to have just regular ones, and those were even worse. So I've heard that on the Volvos you gotta switch out the entire headlight assembly in order for your light to be better. Apparently Volvo came out with a shitty light. So high beam is really nice, but my low beams suck. But maybe I will have to switch out my assembly sometime. Good morning, guys. It's now the next day. I am in Mississippi, still heading to Texas. I just had a sheriff pass me. I'm on I59, by the way. I ended up taking 59 South. And the sheriff car in the back on the trunk, it says, purchased with seized drug money. I've never noticed that before. I wonder if all their cars say that. That's pretty cool. Looks like they do their work here, right? Anyway, so it looks like it's starting to rain. I don't know if it's the storm that I'm about to hit. I'm supposed to hit some kind of storm on my way. I am going to pass it like sideways, so I don't think I'll hit like the main parts of it, but I should hit just a little bit. Yesterday when I was driving, after I got off I-20, parts of I-59 had a bunch of trees falling down on both sides. It looks like they were on the freeway, but they cut off the parts that were on the freeway, and they just left their rest on the side. Nothing removes bugs off your windshield better than, oh, look at that. Look at that. That truck's about to get pulled over. What's going on? That's the sheriff that I was saying has that writing on his trunk. I don't think that truck did anything wrong. What's up, brother? Anyway, I was saying that nothing removes bugs better off your windshield than rain. It just started raining, and like 30 seconds in, all the bugs are gone. I love it. Alright guys, so here we go. Some aftermath of the hurricanes. This is the first time I actually see something like this. I grabbed the camera a little bit late. I'm sure we'll see more. Trees are down. A lot of trash on the freeway. A lot of broken trailers. Broken fence that's along the freeway. Yeah. Looks like this place has been hit pretty hard. This is Lake Charles, Louisiana. I believe it is. Yeah, mile marker 33 already on I-10. I am feeling a little bit of the, is it beta? Is that its name? Beta? Of the hurricane that's coming towards Houston. It's really windy outside right now. I just stopped at Pilot for a little bit, and when I opened the door, it almost tore it off. Oh, it's a nice car, a McLaren. Pretty bad. A lot of billboards are torn up. Most of them, actually. Most of the homes that are visible from the freeway, they all have tarps over their roofs. Look at all this trash and stuff. I think this is mostly for those of you that are local drivers, I guess, that haven't seen this part of the States yet. So I'd like to show you. This is my first time that I get to see an aftermath of a hurricane. I can't even imagine what these people go through every year when there's hurricane seasons. Absolutely insane. Guys, do a walk around of your truck when you stop for fuel or rest area or whatever. Don't be this guy right here. Man, his bungees probably broke off and his tarp is just flapping around. Crazy. First of all, these tarps are expensive. I mean, I don't care. It's his money, right? Or his company's money. And second of all, his load's uncovered. Whatever it is, looks like lumber. Pieces might fall out. Hit the truck's cars behind him. Do a walk around. Here we go. Houston, Texas. It's been raining all day. It's windy. Everything is closed. I was actually just downtown hanging out with some friends, and all the restaurants are closed.
There's no people. It's crazy. It feels like a ghost town. Everyone's hiding. But yeah, guys, even my 10 o'clock appointment got pushed up. They decided not to order a crane because of the storm coming in. They said it would be too dangerous. Instead, they offloaded me in some warehouse. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, right? I got offloaded early, and I'm heading to San Antonio right now. I'm gonna make my delivery tomorrow morning. It's like a, what, 3-hour drive or something? And this guy's hella slow, like very slow. I put my camera down and pass him real quick. Well, I'm gonna end this video right here. Hopefully I showed you guys something new for those of you that haven't seen this side of America yet. That's why I like this job, because I get to see all these places that I don't have chance to go to on my own. So trucking definitely keeps me busy, keeps me interested. As far as this channel goes, guys, I have a second channel that I do in my native language, and as my thank you for 1,000 subscribers on that channel, I did a giveaway of a Blue Parrot headphone set for truckers, and that was pretty successful. I had a guy from Russia actually win it. It doesn't cost anything. It didn't cost him anything. I spent all that money. I shipped it over to him. So all you gotta do is subscribe, like the video, dislike it, leave a comment. What is your favorite state to drive through, and your favorite city in the States? That's my question to you guys. I would really love to know. My favorite city, I think, would be Dallas. It's my all-time favorite city. Dallas, Texas. It's gorgeous, like just the architecture and the buildings, and just the city itself is really nice and clean. I was really impressed with it. I got a chance to drive around it. I took a scooter, Lime scooter, and just went around Dallas. It was awesome. Yeah, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Like the video, dislike it if you feel like it. I'm not gonna get butthurt. Alright, we'll see you in the next video. Next video, I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona. It's my first time in Phoenix. I never experienced it before. Right now, apparently it's very hot over there, and the Phoenix heat, so I was told, it's completely different. Alright, see you next video. Bye.